Hey everyone, today I want to share something truly special, a once-in-a-lifetime moment for tiger lovers. This isn't just another story about wildlife, it's a rare glimpse into the secret world of one of nature's most elusive families. Tigers are often seen as solitary, mysterious creatures, but every now and then, we get to witness something that changes our understanding of them forever. You see, in the wild, male tigers usually keep their distance from cubs, leaving all the parenting to mom. It's a survival strategy. Male tigers are territorial, and their presence can sometimes be risky for young cubs. So most of the time, the father's role is limited to protecting his territory, while the mother raises her cubs alone, teaching them how to hunt, hide, and survive. But 5-year-old Dinar? He's not your average tiger dad. Dinar has always stood out among his kind. He's shown a gentler side, a curiosity about his family that's both unusual and heartwarming. While most male tigers would simply ignore their cubs, Dinar has always watched over his daughter from afar, showing signs of interest and even affection. Dinar has always shown a curious interest in his daughter, Dharma. She's about 6 months old now, and since she was born, she's grown up right next to her dad, separated only by a sturdy mesh fence. This fence has been their only barrier, a thin line between two worlds, the playful innocence of a cub and the powerful presence of a full-grown tiger. Yet, even with this barrier, their connection has grown stronger every day. And trust me, these two already have their own little bond. Every morning, Dharma would trot over to the fence, her tiny paws padding softly on the ground, and Dinar would be waiting on the other side. They'd greet each other, sometimes mirroring each other's movements, sometimes just sitting quietly, content in each other's company. They greet each other with what's called a chuff. That's the tiger equivalent of a friendly hello. It's a soft, breathy sound, almost like a gentle puff of air, and it's a sign of trust and affection among tigers. Hearing it, you realize just how deep their bond has become, even without ever sharing the same space. Thanks to the mesh, Dinar and Dharma got to know each other safely. The fence allowed them to interact, to learn each other's scents and sounds without any risk. It's a careful balance, giving them the chance to build a relationship while still protecting the vulnerable cub. They've sniffed, chuffed, and watched each other, building trust before ever coming face to face. Every day, their curiosity grew. Dharma would press her nose against the mesh, and Dinar would respond in kind, their whiskers almost touching. These moments, though simple, are the foundation of trust in the animal world. But today is the big day. The air is thick with anticipation, and everyone, rangers, keepers, and even us watching from afar, can feel the tension and excitement. It's the culmination of months of careful planning and observation. Preparations are underway to introduce Dharma, her protective mom Durga, and Dinar all in the same enclosure for the very first time. This isn't just a family reunion, it's a carefully orchestrated event, with every detail considered to ensure the safety and well-being of all 3 tigers. This is no small thing. Introducing a male tiger to his cub and mate is a delicate process, and the stakes couldn't be higher. One wrong move, one flash of aggression, and the consequences could be dire. For the last 6 months, Dinar and Dharma have been separated by a 14-foot fence. That barrier has kept them safe, but it's also kept them apart. Now, for the first time, that barrier is coming down. Now, under the watchful eye of the rangers, and especially Mom Durga, they're about to meet for real. Durga, ever the vigilant mother, stands protectively by Dharma's side, her eyes never leaving Dinar. She's ready to step in if anything goes wrong, but she also seems to sense that this is a moment her family needs. Lead Ranger Kelly is on pins and needles, because moments like this don't just melt hearts. They mean a huge step forward for this critically endangered species. Bengal tigers are fighting for survival, and every successful family bond is a victory for conservation. Kelly and her team have spent countless hours preparing for this, knowing that the world is watching and hoping for a happy ending. But let's be honest, nature is unpredictable. Even with all the planning, there's always a risk. Tigers are wild animals, and their instincts can take over in an instant. The team is ready for anything, but everyone is hoping for the best. If Dinar reacts badly, it could be dangerous for Dharma. The safety of the cub is the top priority, and everyone is watching for the slightest sign of trouble. But all signs so far have been positive. Dinar's body language is calm, his movements slow and deliberate. Dharma seems excited, but not afraid. Even Durga, usually so protective, appears cautiously optimistic. Still, as any wildlife lover knows, you hold your breath until the first contact. All right, the moment's here. The gates are open. The world seems to pause as Dinar takes his first steps into the shared enclosure, every eye fixed on what will happen next. Dinar steps in, cautious but curious. He moves with the grace and power of a true king of the jungle. But there's a gentleness in his eyes as he scans the space for his family. Dharma, true to her daddy's girl reputation, is eager but respectful. She approaches slowly, her tail flicking with excitement, her eyes wide with wonder. It's as if she knows this is a big moment, not just for her, but for her whole family. Dinar keeps his cool, glancing at Durga for reassurance. There's a silent conversation happening between the adults. A look, a nod, a shared understanding that this is their chance to be a family. It's a gentle first meeting, no aggression, no drama. Just careful steps, soft chuffs, and a sense of wonder that fills the air. The tension melts away as the three tigers settle into their new reality. Just raw, wild family connection. You can see the relief on the faces of the rangers, the joy in the playful nuzzles between Dharma and her parents. It's a moment of pure magic, a reminder that even the wildest creatures are capable of love and trust. For me, that's the best outcome I could hope for. Watching this family come together, I'm reminded of the power of patience, hope, and the incredible work being done to protect these magnificent animals. Moments like these remind me just how precious and unpredictable our wildlife really is. Every reunion, every bond, every gentle chuff is a victory, not just for these tigers, but for all of us who care about the future of our planet's wild places. Thanks for joining me on this unforgettable journey. See you next time.